left. Been sailing for about an hour, and we're just passing Palisades. Got light winds around 8 to 10 knots, and we're doing right around 6 knots, 6.2, 6.4. So we're making good time. When we need winds out of the east, waves are low. Got our bikes tied on. We hope to go to Buffalo and tie up there, play around in the town a little bit, see what happens. And we're going to come back to St. Joe for a day or two. If we can keep this wind for the next 6 hours, that'd be great. We'll be there. Call on the radio, see which way he wants me to go. Getting warm up there? As we got close to St. Joe, which was our halfway point, there was a dredge that was out in front of the pier heads, and there was buoys around it, and we weren't sure which way to go, so I was going to give them a call, but they never answered back, so ended up we went offshore around them. And we'd see that same dredge the next day later on. We'll go around them. That hum in the background is the dredge barge that has its motor running and it's in operation. Just as we passed St. Joe and the dredge operation, we just nicely got past them a little bit, and the wind kind of got light. It had been switching around from east to northeast, and it was definitely getting lighter, so I thought I'd roll up the jib and put the spinnaker up here, and you'll see that at about 5 times speed. There's a few lines to sort out with the spinnaker, and it takes a few minutes to get it all just set and tweaked just right. Drive over the other side.
wind holds.
Of course, just shortly after I got the spinnaker up and set, the wind decided to change a little bit. It had been from the northeast when we set the spinnaker, and it was kind of light, but shortly after that it changed to the northwest, and so we moved the spinnaker from one side to the other, which is called a jibe. From then on, the wind was steady and it actually increased, and we had a good ride all the way down to New Buffalo.
Cool. Blowing.
Ah! Gosh, dang! It got stuck and then I was pulling and trying to get down.
Stuck again. Hang on. Cool.
When I released, boy, it jerked on my back. I hit the tablet too. Is that good?
Pull in a little more. More. Oh, it's all jacked up.
So this was some awesome sailing right here, and it really doesn't get any better than this. Sailing in flat seas with wind from behind you, with the spinnaker up, it's just a great sail right here.
There's my sailing wife. How you like the sail so far, Jolene? What do you think? We good? It's good. Got the bikes. Got the grill, about to grill some lunch. Cruising. Got the big spinnaker up. Half-mile offshore. And we are heading straight to our destination. Another 20 miles away, straight ahead. All right, selfie kiss. Coming into New Buffalo. Where we at, Jolene?
We're in New Buffalo.
Got us a little speedboat coming out here. 14 feet. I don't care, I'm going right down the middle.
That ride.
15 feet.
You got
I got rocks. I give him room.
We had rented a slip at the Municipal Marina in New Buffalo ahead of time. And so as we came in though, the slips were all full of duckweed, and kind of that bend of the river was full of duckweed. And it was kind of weird driving through it with the boat. You didn't know, it looked like maybe we were going to run aground because it looked like you could just step right out on this stuff. It was so thick. We didn't have a whole lot of footage of New Buffalo that turned out after we docked. Just we got a few pictures here, and then we motor sailed the next day out in light wind. We motored all the way to St. Joe, and that's where we're going to be coming into now. I'm sitting outside the office at the West Basin Marina in St. Joe, waiting for Jolene to come back from the boat with a couple of face masks because we had forgotten them. After we got settled into the slip, we got the bikes off and did some exploring now. This little park is right behind our marina, and the beach on it's kind of nice. It's small and there's no lifeguards, but it's a city park that serves as the North Beach.
Boy, that felt good.
So we're in St. Joe, Jolene. What do you know about St. Joe?
The Silver Beach pizza is amazing. It's really good. The West Basin Marina is a really nice place to come up and bring your boat, and bathrooms are really nice. The laundry, they got free laundry service. They got some bicycles that you can use to take to town. Amazing marina. One of my best places to stay if you have a boat.
Well, that's pretty awesome. And they got a lot of cool art around town.
Yep.
Sculptures and stuff.
The last few times that we were here, they have a carousel that you can ride, and there's a bunch of history about St. Joe, where it used to be an amusement park on the beach too. So,
and they got a water park.
Oh, yep, they got a splash pad. So if you can get to St. Joe, come visit.
The beach is pretty nice too.
It's amazing.
We've been members of the Tower Harbor Yacht Club for years now. And with that membership, we get reciprocal rights to visit other clubs. And when we're in St. Joe, we visit the St. Joseph River Yacht Club. It's a great place. We've just left St. Joseph West Basin Marina, and we're on our way home right now. But as we motor out of the marina, we go by the train trestle, which is a rotating bridge that opens up so that boats can have access up and down the river. It's also used extensively by the trains. It's a very busy track. And also we're going to do a little drive-by of the St. Joseph River Yacht Club. From looking at it from the boat as we go by, and also right next to that is the St. Joseph Coast Guard Station.
Started to keep them there, and then I changed up. Out here, or St. Joe Yacht Club. I wonder if the R and SJRYC, Joe Royal Yacht Club. Coast Guard boats are. What's the R?
So here's a pretty close-up look at that dredge barge that was in St. Joseph, and the boats that service that and operate that. And you can see a couple of the buoys that we had to avoid. They had it marked off. They didn't want you to enter that range. There's also underwater dredge pipes that we kind of went over, which makes me nervous every time we have to do something like that. We started out sailing with a spinnaker with a southeast breeze, but shortly into that, the breeze kind of died down, and I thought it was going to switch around, and so we took the spinnaker down. Sure enough, it did switch around almost 180 degrees. We ended up with a northwest wind and sailed from there on with a northwest wind all the way back to South Haven.
We are just moving along nice and quietly, making 4 knots, hardly a ripple in the water. What do you think, Joanne? Making this a little launch here too. Can't believe how black that water is on the lee side. It's glass. Just a little bit of ripples offshore. We got the new southwest wind. I'm sorry, northwest wind. And right there is Palisades plant.
When you see Palisades, you know it won't be long before you'll be back in your slip at the harbor. So Palisades is about 5 miles from the South Haven pier heads, and we were about a mile from it at this point. I don't have much more footage after this, but we did make it back to the slip, obviously, and everything went well. It was a good trip all in all. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.